One of the easiest things you can do as a YouTube creator is to configure your channel to increase your watch time. And that is what's coming up next.
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's me, Brian G. Welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. And if you want to grow your channel, stake your claim, and amplify your message by subscribing, click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. Step number 1, leverage the power of your Facebook profile or page to get more views and watch time. It's easy. Begin by creating a Facebook profile picture as well as channel art that conveys and mentions your YouTube channel. And that's pretty simple. A lot of people do that, but what they miss is they don't leave a comment, which is actually a link to their YouTube channel. And by doing that, obviously you can only get more views to your YouTube channel, and those views will increase your watch time. Easy. Step number 2, reduce your watch time bleed. I know it's scary, right?
We got a bleeder!
Now, the watch time bleed comes in the form of all the outbound links that YouTube allows you to add to your channel. You can go to your YouTube About page. You can add outbound links to social sites like Twitter, maybe your Facebook profile, and that's great. But here's what's up when you're getting started or when you're struggling to really accumulate watch time and to build an audience. You want to do everything in your power to minimize the amount of people leaving, especially through your own channel. Now you're probably thinking, whoa, I see all kinds of YouTubers, they've got tons of links off of YouTube and they're crushing it. And that's exactly the point. When you've got a horde. When you've got an audience that watches your videos, when you rank well in search, when you're growing, these things matter a lot less because the majority of the viewers are watching your videos. You're accumulating a tremendous amount of watch time. But again, when you're small, you can't think like a big YouTuber. You can't do the things that most big YouTubers do. So reduce the watch time bleed by removing all outbound links in your video descriptions as well as on your About page. This one is super powerful. Watch time tip number 3, go deep with official playlists. And this is what I mean. You hear people talking about going broad all the time. So many new YouTubers, they go very broad and they cover a lot of different subjects that don't relate to each other. Instead, if you really want to increase your watch time, then do this. Create a playlist and make sure it's an official playlist, and then make it about a specific thing. And what you want to do is drill down and go deep and deeply cover the subject matter. Here you can see I've done multiple videos on iMovie as well as video editing, mobile video editing. And this is an easy way to multiply your views by 2 to 3 times Band-Aid. Think about it. Someone finds a video in YouTube search, they're enjoying the video, they're gaining value, and in the sidebar they see additional videos on that same subject matter and they click and watch more. This is such a powerful strategy, and if you want to hit that mark, those 4,000 hours of watch time minutes, this is a great strategy to use. Now here's what's up. If you're a vlogging or entertainment-based channel, then what you want to do is you want to create content that viewers can come to expect. Video content that viewers can come to expect. If I watch a Casey Neistat video, I know what to expect. That's Peter, and Peter publishes Peter publishes video, and Peter publishes videos that are similar to one another. So if a viewer comes in and they watch one video, they like it, they click on another, they get the same kind of experience. That's much more likely going to result in more minutes watched, more views. It's all good. Tip number 4, increase your accumulated watch time. Check out this graphic right here. You see the point here? It happened about 10 days ago or so. I pretty much doubled my views to this video and I controlled everything. And you can do it, and furthermore, lots of people are leveraging this. It's called the view handoff, and it's really pretty simple. When you get to the end of a video, you tell viewers specifically what to watch next. And by doing that, it's not like you're just adding a card to a video. You're being very specific, and what you want to do is if you've got a video on growing tomatoes, you might link to a video on growing squash or green onions, which is also a great R&B song that I really appreciate. Now I've got a video that specifically covers how to do this. Check it out in the YouTube card after this video is over, because the rest of these tips, you don't want to miss them. Tip number 5, increase your average view duration. This is what I like to call a video metric, a watch time video metric. And the idea is simple. YouTube is looking at how long on average viewers watch one of your videos. In this example, you can see the video is just over 13.5 minutes long, and my average view duration is 5 minutes and 59 seconds. Always be looking at your video metrics after you've published a video. And pay attention to, again, your average view duration after a video is at least, let's say, 2 weeks old. Now, if you're starting out on YouTube, you might have an average view duration of 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And if that's the case, what I would recommend, boo-boo, Band-Aid. What I recommend is a 5-minute video length. I wouldn't get too hung up on the video length over time as you grow. But when you're starting out, having shorter videos means you can publish faster. You're not asking viewers to watch a 10-minute video, which is a big ask. This is attention deficit theater, and holding attention is a big frickin' deal. So let's say you do that and you publish a 5-minute video and viewers watch for 3.5 to 4 minutes. Well, you've just hit another powerful metric that's called retention. Watch time tip number 6, improve your audience retention. And let me tell you, this is the one to focus on. This is the one that YouTube mentions time and again. Here you can see YouTube mentions your goal is to keep audience retention to as close as 100% as you can, because this means viewers are watching all the way through your videos. And then this is the good part. And videos with consistently high audience retention and watch time have the potential to show up more frequently in search and suggested locations on YouTube. That's a goal we want to focus on. But how do you exactly do that? You do it by following the simple idea. Think about one core idea that your video is about. Think of it this way. You want to edit your video down to remove as much as possible from your video without detracting from that core message or core idea, the thing your video is about. And lastly, what I recommend is, as a YouTuber, you should have a goal to improve your retention. Number 1, we're gonna measure relative audience retention. So click on that metric, and now you've got a representation as to how well your video performs against other videos on YouTube in terms of retention. And you want your video to hit above average or high as quickly as possible. And you can see here by 26 seconds, I'm into the high. That's very good. Secondly, you want to maintain above average to high retention as long as possible. So here you can see I've maintained high audience retention from 26 seconds to 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Now, lastly, the thing you want to do is you don't want to drop below average for the duration of your video. And simply put, the goal is to improve your audience retention with every video you publish. Here is watch time tip number 7. It's very simple. It really has little to do with watch time, but yet it greatly improves and increases watch time. It's your thumbnail click-through ratio, and the idea is simple. You want to increase your thumbnail click-through rate. Think of it like this. If you've got a click-through ratio of 2% and you increase that to 4, you just doubled your views. Super powerful, and when you learn to create great thumbnails, you'll do just that. And I happen to have a video on how you can improve your thumbnails through the power of science. Check out the video in the YouTube card right now to do that. Thumbnail click-through ratio is a big deal. And tip number 8, leverage end screens. Here's what's up. When you're uploading a video, simply click to end screens, and that will allow you to pull in what is called end screen elements. Here you can see I'm pulling in the subscribe element, and if anybody hovers their mouse, or if they're on a mobile device, if they click, well, they will be given an opportunity to, yes, subscribe. Even more powerful is you've got playlist elements and video elements. Add these and you will greatly improve your metrics. Number one, you want to include your most recent video. And this is powerful because by adding the most recent video element, well, every one of your videos will have a link pointing to your most recent videos, which can only increase the amount of views to your newly published video, which is important. That's called view velocity. It's something that YouTube measures, but they don't talk about a whole lot. And just as important is the other element you want to add, which is best for viewer. So YouTube is going to look at the viewer, what they've watched, what they're interested in, and they'll select one of your videos from your catalog and they will place it in that particular end screen location. And tip number 9, playlists and watch time winners. Earlier, we talked about the power of playlists. Here's what's up. When you publish your videos, what's gonna happen is about 10 to 20% of your videos will drive the majority of your views and watch time. And you wanna make sure the videos that have the most visibility on your channel are proven winners. So here's what's up. I've got a video on this too. It's leveraging playlists and proven winners. Check out that video in the YouTube card. Still got the Band-Aid on.
We got a bleeder?
Yeah, we got ourselves a bleeder.
Someone help, we have a bleeder. He's bleeding out. My God.
And do this, check this out. If you wanna grow on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Click on the yellow B to the G icon below. You'll subscribe and I'll continue to share strategies and tactics that are working for me right now, and you'll feed a poodle. I got 2 and they're hungry. I'll see you next time. You dig?